Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Well, we will continue coordinates, the chapter coordinates again. Today we are doing 24.1D exercise and we have to do question number 3. Now look, on this number line, each small square represents 0.05. Can you see this number line? So you can see this is the each small square which represents 0.05. What we have to do today, we have to find the position of the point I, J, K, L, M. Now look, first of all we have to find the position of point I. We can see that point I is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 small square away from 4. So we have to calculate the value of I. First of all you will multiply 0.05 by 8 because I is 8 small square away from 4. So I will multiply 8 by 5. 8 5s are 40 and you have to put the decimal after 2 digit. So it will become 0.4. Now after 4 you will write, don't forget this, write here first and then you have to write this point 4 after this 4 because this point comes after 4, so you have to write 4.4. Similarly, look at this point K. This point K is 18 small square away from 5. So I will multiply 0.05 by 18 to get 90. 18 5s are 90 and after 2 digit you have to place the point. So it will, the answer is 0.9. Now K comes after 5, so you have to write 5.9. So this is the position of K. Now similarly look at the point M. It is 16 small square away from 6. So just write 6 earlier and now after 16 small square M occurs. So I will multiply 0.05 by 16. 16 5s are 80 and after 2 digit I have to place the decimal. Okay, now the answer will become 6.8 because M occurs after 6, so I will write 6.8. So you have to calculate the value of J and L by yourself and submit these 2 points on Edmodo. Now look at the next exercise 24.1E. What we have to do, we have to find the coordinate of P, Q, R and S. First of all you have to find you have to calculate the value of small square. This graph shows that the points are given 0 to 50. Now you have to count the small squares between these two numbers. Okay, they are 20. Now you have to divide 50 by 20. The answer becomes 2.5. So here each small square represents 2.5. You have to calculate this value 2.5, otherwise you are not able to find the coordinate of any point. So you have to calculate the value of small square in each and every question, right? So now look, to calculate the x coordinate of P, you have to drop a perpendicular on x-axis like this. Okay, like this you have to draw perpendicular from point P to calculate the value of x. Now look at this. This line comes to this point. Now count the number of small square from origin to this line. They are 15. So you have to multiply 2.5 by 15. Answer becomes 37.5. So this is your x coordinate. To calculate the y coordinate, you have to drop a perpendicular from this point towards y-axis. Now we can see clearly this line is 10 small square away from the origin. From the origin, this point is 10 small square away. Now I will multiply 2.5 by 10 and the answer becomes 25. So this is the coordinate y. I repeat once more. To calculate x coordinate, you have to draw perpendicular from this point to the x-axis and you have to see that how many small squares away. 15 small squares away, you have to multiply 2.5 by 15 to calculate x coordinate. Now you have to drop a perpendicular from this point towards y-axis, which is 10 small squares away from the origin. So I will multiply 2.5 by 10. The answer is 25. So this is your y coordinate, this is your x coordinate, and this is your y coordinate. Similarly, you have to calculate the x and y coordinate of point Q, R and S. Am I clear? So the most important step in this question is you have to calculate the value of small square. This is very important. Okay, and I have explained it to you. Just look at the numbers, the difference between two consecutive number from 0 to 50. It is 50, and number of small squares between these 2 points are 20. So I divide 50 by 20 to get 2.5, which shows each small square represent 2.5. That's the end of today's lecture. See you on the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.